Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been a while.
Really, bitch.
Even though I said it wouldn't be, hey, it has been a while. So today, I'm gonna show you how to edit your photos like I edit. No kisses. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to edit your photos like I edit my photos. I'm not saying that my way of editing is perfect or the way it should be, but I do get a lot of questions asking me how I edit my photos, what apps I use, what filters they are, all that sort of stuff. So I thought it'd be easier to just make this video so that you can all see how I edit my photos. So I use two apps in total. So the first app I use is VSCO, and then the second app I use is Facetune. Alright, so the first app I use is an app called VSCO. So what you want to do is obviously make sure you have the app. Then you will add your photo into it. So it's a photo of Ralphie that I took. So something that I recommend doing is something that I did, which is you really sit down and go through all the filters and tweak them a lot to kind of find the aesthetic that you like, the kind of colors that you like, whether you want something lighter or darker, or and then tweaking things like the brightness, all that sort of stuff to kind of get exactly how you like it. And then from then on, you can actually just copy and paste all the filters and everything into every photo that you want to use. So that's what I found has been the easiest way to do it. So these ones I use an edit that I like. So you basically just copy the edits and you go back to the current photo and you paste it on. So as you can see, this has changed. Hang on, let me go into it. So I'll just show you which apps, which filters I've used in this. So basically the first one I use is HB1 at full capacity, which is plus 12. The exposure is plus 1.3, the shadows is plus 3.5, the temperature I've put up just a little bit, actually no, I turned it down just a little bit, and the saturation's gone up a little bit, and the sharpen. I'll generally change most of those, but what I do is I copy it in to have a good base, and then you can change it from there. So from here, I will probably lower the brightness a little bit because it is a little bit bright. And then if you hold your finger on the photo, you can actually see what it was before and after. And then because Ralphie's face is a little bit too dark, I will brighten the shadows just a smidge again. Once you've found the preset that is best for you, then you can just copy and paste it. It makes it so much quicker. So you save that, and then you save it to your camera roll. Obviously, you're just going to go actual size. You don't want to make the quality any less. So. Alright, so the next app you're going to want to use is an app that you probably all know. It's called Facetune. So this just completely finishes the photos off perfectly. So you're going to want to load the photo in that you've just edited on VSCO, and then my favorite tools I like to use in this is definitely the whiten tool. So you're going to want to hit the whiten tool, and then you're just basically going to want to color in all your whites. So this will turn anything that was like a yellowy color, all your whites, it just makes them like completely perfect and white and amazing. Did I say it makes it white? Yeah. So my aesthetic is quite white and bright, so I like to use this tool all the time. Like every one of my photos has been Facetuned to make the whites whiter. A lot of people go, oh my god, how do you keep your rug so clean with a dog? And I literally want to reply with @Facetune, but not gonna. I mean, my rug is quite white.
Why the fuck you lying?
But just the lights make it look yellow. So like it's okay during the day, but during nighttime, girl, it ain't cute. So then also you're gonna want to color in your walls. I am just quickly flying through this so I can give you an example of what a before and after looks like. So this is before, this is after. So you can see it makes quite a dramatic difference. Things to look out for is beiges and greens basically. So I'll give you an example. If I color in this timber lamp with the whitening tool and my Monstera over there, you can see that it turns them both completely grey, which again is not pretty. So you can erase that with the erase tool, but just steer clear of things like timbers and that sort of stuff. If you don't want to color in every single one of these little gaps, which I have done before and is an actual nightmare, sometimes it is quicker to color in all the white parts and then go through later with the erase tool and just kind of undo all of that grayness, because you do not want 50 shades of grey all up in your plants. Not a good look. So once you are done with the whitening tool, you will hit the OK button, and then the next one I like to do is the one called Details. So Ralphie pretty much is in every single one of my photos, let's be honest. So I like to use this on like his eyes, to make his eyes all cute. What? Or I do also like to use it basically on anything in the background. So I like to do it on a lot of plants, which I'm quickly doing here, on the pot. It works really well with glass and like light bulbs and that sort of stuff. It really makes it pop. So yeah, I like to do it pretty much on everything in the background, on my plants. Things like this, the book really brings out all the writing, and in this candle, and in this plant, like I said, basically everything. But you'll be able to see when I do the before and after how much of a difference it actually does make. So it is a nice little finishing kind of step to edit your photos, you know what I mean. But you do want to watch out for this one because there are some surfaces that it looks absolutely whack on. Again, this is just trial and error for what suits you best or what you're actually photographing. But for instance, if I was to color the details into this coffee table, that looks really weird. So there are things to steer clear of. So the other tool I like to use in Facetune is, oh my God. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. Yes, I love you too. You don't have to always... Okay, that one connected. You can tell I'm easily distracted. Anyway, the other tool I like to use in this app is Patch. So this is an absolute godsend for me because as you can probably tell right now, my clothes are filthy.
Bitch, disgusting.
So if you're in it and there's something that doesn't look right, like if you've got fluff, or let me find something. Here, I'll just pick on this little piece of dirt in my rug, whatever that is. So you want to hit the patch tool, and once you've done, you hit the red one down in the bottom right hand corner if you want to continue to use the tool, which I will do. Again, like I said, this works really well because I have the dog that slobbers on everything. So for instance, there's a little bit of slobber on my couch. Fantastic. So I'll use the patch tool and I will do it a few times because you don't want to make it too big or else it gets a bit crazy. Although that actually doesn't look too bad. Actually, no, it looks hideous. So I will... Now is not the time to be playing with this. So yeah, I'll do a few. I'll do probably 3 here. And then once you finish, you can see the before and after. It honestly is the best tool in the whole app. Like, I mean, whitening's pretty cool, but you will use it all the time. Ralphie, cut it out. So that's pretty much everything I use in the app. That's actually basically the end of my photo editing routine. So then I'll just save that to my camera roll and then I'll upload it to Instagram. So as you can see, my aesthetic is quite white. So this tool helps a lot. So photos like this, for instance, I use the whitening tool a lot because my house is not that white. So in this photo, I use the whitening tool, I use the details on his eyes and on the pot. I basically, yeah, just made the walls and the TV cabinet and the rug just a lot whiter just to give that look. And then as you can see, from an overall, it's quite strong. I really like it. So like I said, you got to find what works well for you. And then the copy and paste preset in VSCO is so handy because then if you've got a look that you really do like, then you can just copy and paste it and just do those minor tweaks to keep your Instagram feed very consistent, because a strong overview is as important as each individual photo. So that's what I find best works for me. Again, this might not suit your style as easy, but I mean, this will answer all the questions you have as to how I get my photos looking how they do. Anyway guys, that's all for me. That's how I edit my photos. If you have any more questions, just leave them for me in the comments and I'll answer them for you. Thanks again for watching guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to go and follow me on Instagram. If you do want to follow my like really goals feed, then don't forget to follow me on there. I will leave all the links and everything you need in the description below. Anyway guys, that's it from us. Until next time,